don't even open till 4.
That's what happens when you're a VIP. You get in before everybody, before they even open. VIP status.
I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to win.
Number one, baby. Every single day.
These fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
What's up, guys? So I really wanted to get this out there today because I was really feeling pumped up this morning. I just really wanted to get this concept out. So I've read every single one of Tony Robbins' books. I've been really getting pumped about this feeling and this concept that he discusses in his books that talks about when you burn the fucking boats. Now, what happens when you're on an island and you burn the boats? What happens? You have no other option but to survive. You know what I mean? You have no boat now. You have no way to get back. Everything is on you to push your way through that problem. And this concept really was getting me pumped today. I've been really trying to incorporate it in my life. And then I was thinking about The Rock when he talks about operate every day as if you're starving. Like, he operates every day as if he's starving. I've been really emulating that in some ways. Operating every day as if I'm starving. This concept has just been really getting me super, super hype because when you burn the boat, there's no other way but through your problem. That's why I really want to get this concept out to you guys because it's just really, really helpful. When you burn the boat, you have no other options. You have to push through that problem. There's no other options. There's only push through the problem and make it happen. And that's why it's such a great concept. I really think it's going to provide a lot of value to you guys. It was literally, I was so pumped this morning, I was dripping sweat because I was just thinking about it. When you burn the f***ing boats, you have to make it work, no matter what. That was what I'm really trying to get through to you. Making shit happen and making what you want to happen no matter what. I don't give a shit who you are. Whoever gets in front of me, you're not going to stop me from getting to my goal. Right? Such a great concept. Right now, I'm actually listening to a great book on Audible. You guys will really like this book. It's called Unleash the Power Within, and it's a Tony Robbins seminar in a book, which is amazing. It's such a great book. I've already read it multiple times, and now I'm re-listening to it. But if you guys don't have an Audible, make sure you try to get one because a lot of us these days, we prefer listening to our audio or our books. And a lot of us don't like reading an actual book. It's easier for us to listen. And that's where a lot of us are evolving into people who are doing that, which is not watching videos, just listening to them or listening to your book via Audible where it's getting read to you. I really enjoy that because then you could just envision being in that book. When you're reading, you're really into it. But same with when it's being read to you. You can really visualize yourself being in the book, which is really, I feel like it's an upgrade because instead of you using your eyes, you could just listen and take it all in. So this concept, I really wanted to get out today because when you burn the f***ing boats, guys, you have no way out but through. That's what I'm really embodying this as I'm on my journey, as I'm building my companies, and I'm really trying to emulate Tony Robbins, The Rock, and all these people, carve out my own version, you know what I mean? My own unique version using all their methods. I really think this is a great topic because I heard of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the day. He was talking about something similar to this, which is you don't have a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. You only have a plan A because this way, there's no other way but this way, this plan A. And you do everything you can to make it happen because you have nothing to fall back on purpose. You have nothing to fall back onto. Now just think about that. On an island, you burn all the boats. Now you have nowhere else to go except through your problem. Now imagine it's a problem of yours. You burn all the f***ing boats. Now the only thing you can do is go through that problem. So just brilliant mindset I'm talking about here. A brilliant strategy for going through your problems and kicking them in the ass. Don't have a plan B, because if you have a plan B, then you subconsciously know you can fall back on something. But when you say, no way, there's only plan A, and I'm going to do everything I can to get to plan A and accomplish my goals, your brain starts to work with you and the universe starts to work with you. And you guys are going to have this like symbiotic relationship going, because you're going to be doing everything you can to get to where you want to be. Life supports life. I've heard this a lot. When you want to help others, this is why having a purpose and helping others is so important. When you want to help others, the universe finds a way to help it make it happen and help you, which is really, it's crazy how this works. But for example, how Tony Robbins, when he was younger, he didn't have food to eat on Thanksgiving because his dad couldn't afford it or whatever. And this stranger brought him food, helped them out, even though he was a complete stranger. And then Tony took it upon himself to feed like hundreds of millions of people last year. He has this inner burden, even like to pay back from that one time that person did something for his family, the stranger. He took it upon himself to pay back tenfold. And now he's paying for hundreds of millions of meals a year. I think he's going for like 1 billion now. So it's really incredible stuff. I love him so much. He's such like a giver. And when you give that much, you deserve recognition like I'm giving him. So really beautiful stuff. I really wanted to remind you to be working out daily, at least 5 times a week, at least 10 minutes or 20-minute walk, something like that, to get your mind straight and really take a step back from daily life. We need this. Our ancestors were always moving around, hunter-gatherers, and they were always hunting and gathering and moving around. And when we're all on our electronics where we never have to leave, we don't get that exercise we need. So I really think you guys should incorporate this into your lives, which is exercising at least 20 minutes a day. Doesn't matter if it's a walk or something, but get moving, get your body pumping, your blood flowing, you know? This is going to be so essential, because when you're doing that, you end up gaining endorphins, and that takes care of your mind, and your mind and body are connected. So you have to be doing this, because it's really going to help you get to where you want to be, relieve stress, really keep you in a positive state. Another thing I wanted to talk about is really, this is what my next video is going to be about too, but I just want to give you a little preview. Controlling your emotions. There's going to be negative people everywhere you go, and there's always going to be people who are I call them energy vampires. They're energy vampires because they are so negative, and they come into your life, in your space, and they are so negative, and they want to suck the energy right out of you. So you got to be protective of your energy, guarding it, controlling your emotions, which is huge in that process, because when you're controlling your emotions, you're not letting anyone break through your exterior. You know what I mean? Mentally, emotionally centered, on point. You're not going to let anyone try to move you off that center. And there are so many people who are going to try it. They're going to try and say something smart, or just say something completely crazy, or rude to you, or put you down. These are energy vampires, because if you let them get to you, you're going to let them steal your energy away. But when you brush that shit off your shoulder and you're like, okay, then you're really not giving them any power. You're taking back your power. So just really important stuff here. I'm going to get more into it in my next video, but I really wanted to just discuss it so you guys could grasp this concept of not letting energy vampires suck your energy, because they will do it. These super negative people, misery loves company. And if they can fuck up your day or get you in a terrible mood, share the misery, they will. So you need to block these people off. Say, get that negative crap out of here. I'm not doing that. You got to remain as positive as possible. So you're able to stay emotionally centered when these people come into your life, in your zone, and tell them to get the hell out of here with that shit. Whether it's just by your body language or your attitude. You know what I mean? You know, protecting your energy requires you to control your emotions. If someone comes at you with some negativity and you just, freak out on them completely, then you're not going to be emotionally centered. You're not letting yourself go off at the first thing. Now, the opposite of that would be like laughing off someone's rude comment or their ignorance. People love to characterize others, and this is what I refuse to do. I will never characterize other people. It's not how it should be. People love to do that. When you're able to take a step back and laugh off ignorance and negative comments, you're really going to be taking your game to the next level and leveling up, because you're not letting something petty like that bother you, which a lot of people will. They will let something like that move them off their center and freak out. But when you're able to take a step back and be like, this person's having a bad day or something, just laugh it off, then they continue on their storm path, right? You still are open to having a great day because you didn't let them bother you or knock you off your path and steal your energy. These vampires, these energy vampires are real. Watch out for them and don't let them into your zone. Don't let them steal your energy because they're out there, they're everywhere. Okay, guys, I love you. And remember, be grateful for the little things.